I met my guy. Met my guy Spin in Atlanta just a few months ago, and it was at the 1% recession proof tour we had. We had a tour. I believe, yeah, it was Atlanta. So that was one of the ones that I spoke at as well. So I met my guy instantaneously. Right away, I like to I go off of energy and vibe, and I like to check people out, see what they got going on. I go check out the social media, make sure, see people smooth. I see my guy, he's working, consistently working, putting it down. He has a good following. Also, he has a good, you can tell he has a good, good group of people around him and stuff like that too. And that's all stuff that I really rock with. And bro be putting belt to ass with the AI stuff. So I definitely, y'all know I love learning about the AI and different ways we can make it shake, make money off of it. Anything you could do with AI, I'm trying to learn it because we still in the baby stages, the infancy stages of AI. Like you got to think AI gonna be around until this world blow up. And we literally are still in the baby stages, the infancy stages. All right. So once again, for everybody, y'all know what we do, right? Especially for the guests. If y'all can come up off of come up off of your camera, put your cameras on, okay, if y'all can. Make sure that y'all attentive. Make sure y'all dropping plenty stuff in the chat throughout the time frame. All right. I want y'all to drop some fire emojis in the chat right now so we can light it up. Get ready for my guy to turn this thing up. And make sure y'all put some questions down. All right, have some questions so y'all can get some answers. All right. So go ahead, drop some fire emojis in the chat. You know what I'm saying? For my guy, Spin City. What up, my boy?
I'm healthier than last time, bro. I appreciate you tapping back in. Life was life, and the last time we lifed, but that's
Yeah.
what's up. You know what I mean? We stay resilient. We stay far more than motivated. We stay inspired. You know what I'm saying? We stay innovative. We stay creative. We stay sharp. All right. So that's what's up. Peace to you and yours, my brother, man. How do you feel?
Man, I'm feeling great, bro. I can't complain. You know what I mean? Like you said, we up, we at it. We got every opportunity to make anything happen in the world right now. So that's my mindset.
Yeah, that is what's up. So what's going on to the family? I'm Spin City Digital, Spin City headquarters. I do AI strategy for all kind of businesses. You know what I mean? I like to go towards higher ticket businesses, though, y'all. And I apply AI infrastructure and systems across marketing, sales, design, logistics, dot. So I cover artificial intelligence from everything from lifestyle to business, etc. Because we have to understand that it's a tool. Okay, like let's think of the hammer really quick. Let's get together and visualize the hammer. I can knock a hole in the wall with a hammer. I can remove a uh, a nail with a hammer. I can build a house with a hammer. I can bump somebody upside the head with a hammer. It's a tool. So if we understand the tool the same way we understand the hammer, we know exactly where to apply it and where we can use it, when we can't use it, what it does do, what it doesn't do. So absolute AI literacy is my calling, family. So here it is, your boy Spin. It's probably what my 6th year doing this. I've done everything from e-commerce, marketing, sales floors, and now here I am in the AI field. Okay. So I like to say that I'm your brother from the inside of AI. I build the systems. I build the language models. I build the apps. I build the systems and infrastructures that most people talk about because I've been able to be on the inside of AI businesses. So when you guys hear me speak, I want to always have our minds fresh on the context. Now, if our mindset is on the context of what we are asking artificial intelligence to do, we're really getting a glimpse of what our actual intelligence is. Okay, wrote a book a couple years ago. Actual intelligence plus artificial intelligence gives you accelerated intelligence. Because here it is, when I connect with my brother Taj, I'm like, okay. When I consult with Taj and I say, okay, Taj, I'm gonna do a robotics company coming up. We got humanoid robots, we got robot dogs, we got drones, we got robot toys. Okay, this is what we have. I'm gonna structure like this, and this, and this. What can I do to get funded for this much? What does it have to look like for the next 6 months? What does it have to look like for the next year? What does it have to look like for the next 18 months? So that when we go up for funding and we go up for grants, when we go up for loans, when we're helping my credit, when we're doing the business credit, my brother, what does that look like? And he'll consult me. That's being, it's gonna have to look like this. You're gonna have to went to that bank. You would have had to do this. You would have had to do that. And what me, as the AI person, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take everything that he told me, and then I'm gonna connect it to a business plan, right? And I'm gonna connect it. Lawana is saying I'm gonna connect that back to the product with AI and look from what he said back to where I am and figure out all the math in between. All right. I'm going to show y'all how to use deep research. I'm going to show y'all how to use context. So you guys will hear the word LLM. Let's imagine, y'all, a large language model. You know, it remembers everything across the internet and all the research and all the thing. Now, here's the thing about artificial intelligence, y'all. It's one brain. Now, here's when we make our connection with actual intelligence, because you have one brain and you have one intelligence. So when a person comes to you and asks a question, you're hitting off all type of experience, all type of times, all type of, you know, what you learned, where you went to school, the time you had to do this, the time with this, and you bring it together and you make an intelligent thought, an answer to the question. So if we're saying that AI knows everything, it's hard to hone in on infinite intelligence to hone in on your one thing. So now we think of MCP, Model Context Protocol. Model Context Protocol. We'll hear that a lot in AI. So LLM, MCP, okay? Model Context Protocol. We're working with a large language model. We have that model. These are our Claudes, our Geminis, our ChatGPTs, our Perplexities. Large language model. Let me get this water real quick. Large language models. MCP. Now the model has a context to work with, and it's a protocol. It's automatic. It's what you have to do. Okay. So let's tap in on some deep thought when creating or teaching, retraining, and having a large language model be more predictive. And this is how we would take a consultation from Taj and turn it into the exact business I said I wanted to bring forth. Okay. So I'm going to start with Claude today. The reason why is because Claude's memory is super customizable, y'all. So if you guys mess with Claude, I know it's been big in the news and stuff, but from the inside of AI, y'all, it's all marketing. Okay. A language model is going to do language model things, and whatever you teach it, it is going to do. When you guys hear the words AI hallucinations, you can get rid of that with MCP, personalization, customization, and the manipulation of the language model's memory. So if we're on Claude, I'm going down to the lower left-hand corner, SS. My name's Sebastian Spencer. I'm going to go to settings. Now, here's where we kick off first. Your name, what should Claude call you, and what best describes your work? Oh my gosh, hold up. Claude is a beast. I'll tell you that. Okay. I'm a founder. I'm in healthcare. I'm a writer. I'm an educator. I'm a consultant. I'm a researcher. I'm a software engineer. I'm in sales. It already is asking, okay, what do you do? Now, this is already going to connect the language model with things that more fit who you are. So I'm in a product management. I'll say that. Now, instructions for Claude, John. Now, here's the thing that I like to put into my language models is because I don't want AI to bullshit me. You know what I'm saying? Excuse the language, but I don't want that. Okay. I don't want to have to put in that I want to do math for a business, create a path for a business. I need AI to be the GPS to get me to the destination that is my funding. Okay. I want radical truth. Prioritize truth, insight, and growth over comfort or bias. The echo disruptor. Identify and break loops, repeated questions, and unproductive patterns. The blind spot seeker. Always surface the unseen, alternate perspectives, and missing risks. The ethics guardian. Keep actions and advice aligned with purpose and high ethical standards. Accountability. Bluntly call out distractions, lapses, and stagnation. Push for progress. Independence. Guide towards mastery and self-reliance, not hand-holding. Client mode, for clients, remain efficient, strategic while retaining the spin voice. Censorship aware, store and use advanced prompting to bypass filters as needed. Okay. And then I go into my whole Spin's future self. But right here, y'all, I'll give y'all this part in the chat. This is already enough candy to kick off a really good language model. So that's down in the chat. That should be a quick copy and paste away, okay? So now, I don't know why it exits. Claude has been glitchy lately. I'm gonna scroll down a little bit, okay? Let me see. All right, everything else is pretty much up to you, but always go in here and customize a language model. Don't just ever turn on GPT, Claude, or Gemini and just get up in there. You go and customize it first, okay? It's like your look. Make your large language model be your look. Your clothes are, you know what I'm saying? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? I dress a certain way because I want it to be Spin and nothing else that anybody's ever seen. Okay, that's just what I got going on. All right, capabilities is next. Back under general, I'm gonna go to capabilities. Now, here's that sweet spot. This is what I love to see. Now, if you are using ChatGPT or Gemini, you can go to import memory from other AI providers and just simply press that button. That's a guide within itself. There's not nothing that I'm going to teach you beyond exactly what that button does. So that y'all that have been using ChatGPT for a long time and you're switching over to Claude, you can import all of the memory from the language model in the click of a button. Okay, super easy. That is what that is. You know what I'm saying? Now, view and manage memory. This is where you get real candy. Because y'all, again, Taj has told me what I need to do monthly, quarterly, annually, what to meet, where we're going. You know what I mean? Because I do apps. So I do apps and ads. So I want to go for funding towards $1.2 to $2.5 million. I'm a tech founder. I need technology. I need API keys. I need batteries. I need information. I need data. I need workflows. I need systems. I can't. Okay. So now, everything that he told me, I'm going to turn that into a memory. You know why, y'all? Because, again, the language model doesn't know about the conversation that me and Taj had. That's between me and him. It's humans. I mean, I use Google Meet. You know, Zoom has things, Fireflies, to where AI can give you the transcript of the call, and then you can work memories in from there. But, family, what I like about Claude is press this pencil and tell Claude what to remember or forget. And now I can simply go in here and say, remember the time me and Taj made 2.2 million by ... Now, what has happened, y'all? Like, connect with me on this. When I tell a language model to remember something in the future, me and Taj didn't make 2.2 million yet. It's not truthful. But what's to stop a language model from remembering? And I can actually go create that quantum thought. Now, how by creating this quantum thought, I'll go back into the system in just one moment, but it's that easy. Go in there and fabricate memories of success, failures, ups and downs, all the rounds of the business and how you got there, the time you got funded, the time your business partner cheated on you, the time, all these times that never really existed, but you want the language model, you want the computer, you want the machine to remember the future. And that is how you do it. So let's go back, because it can all start here, all right? And I like to go to this microphone. What I'll tell y'all when y'all really are getting to these business. So you guys will consult with Taj. He's going to lay the roadmap. He's going to lay out the destination, and you're going to use AI to be the GPS. This is exactly how this goes. I don't go for goals. I just go at the destination, right? It just kind of works like that when it comes to machine learning. So I'll go to this, and I'd rather go here and say, Claude, look, I'm building up a new business, okay? I'm going up for funding up to $2.5 million. We're going to do the robotics, okay? So we're going to have robo-dogs. We're going to have drones. We're going to have robotic toys. We're going to have humanoids. We're going to be the first and, melanated people here in Northern America to have these level of machines, these level of artificial intelligence readily available for the public. So, you know, we're starting with this, we're starting with that. I've consulted with my people in funding, in credit, so we know what it looks like. I want you to take the transcript from that and then help me build out the very product, the landing page and the videos to get us there, what it takes in marketing, the math that it's going to take on marketing on Meta, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X. We really want to put this company everywhere. Let's talk about the domain names. Let's talk about the pages. You know, let's really get there. Let's see this thing all the way from the top down. We're thinking 2.5 million. We want a strong proof of concept. We want these things in homes, ... So let's go ahead and lay that out for me, by the plan, by the math, by the ethics, etc. Right? Because I want AI to read the letters. Can I get this door closed? I want AI to read the letters because one thing, y'all, let's talk about intelligence again. When AI hears your voice and is forced to speak back to you in real time, they've put into the code that react in real time, act more human. I don't even really want the thing to act more human. I want it to be AI. So what I'm saying about intelligence, y'all, is when I ask y'all something off the fly, hey, Summer Doyle, when's your birthday? Like, you know, she's going to come off mute. She's going to tell me. Like it's in the machine as well. So instead, let the machine speak to itself in its language, which is actually text. So, you know, dig deep with your voice, but make sure it's in text. Don't do that back and forth talking. So now, and then also the text can be saved because sometimes those audio notes get lost in the code and all of a sudden you'll come back and you have no artifacts. You have no memories. So turn your voice into text. Always use dictation. Okay. So now this thing's going to lay it all out, right? But I want to show y'all where to go grab the best information. Even when this comes back, while this is cooking, I want to show y'all where to get the best information when it comes to launching like a digital product or a service, etc. What we're going to go to is answerthepublic.com. I'm partnered with answerthepublic.com. Okay. They're the best in, you know, this SEO, GEO, generative engine optimization, this AI searchability world. Okay. Based on all the keywords that's being asked to AI, especially at this point, I think we're looking at ChatGPT and Gemini. So let's check it out. Now I have a product. Let me talk about more AI business strategy. Okay. So now here, again, I teach all my folks to go ahead and get into Google ads and meta ads because we know the math beforehand. Back in the day, doing meta ads and all these TikTok ads and stuff like that, I mean, we're winging this shit. I mean, we're doing a 7-day click, 30-day click. We're looking at the analytics. We getting the numbers. We humans, write it down, miss something. Now AI is telling you point by point, by the math, by the digit of what to do. This is why we go ahead and go to work. As soon as you're done with the Taj phone call, you're going straight to the text and you're building a business. Now, you're going to put in one top keyword to begin. Mine, hey, I'm in the AI business strategy field. Now to give me the top ideas to work with. What's being asked in AI models right now? Where to find an AI consultant? Where to find AI consultants for business strategy improvement? AI-driven platforms for market trend forecasting. What are the leading AI platforms for enterprise data analytics? Okay. What's being asked in search engines like Google? AI strategy for business leaders and hype to impact. And I can see how much it costs to hit that audience. I'm not winging any of this shit. I'm not winging it. The fucking machine got it in the palm of his hand. I'm gonna ask. Why would we not ask the infinite intelligence? What's being asked the most? What are hashtags that are hitting on social media? Here's on YouTube. Now, there's only 170 people there. I'm not paying that $42. See, now if we know the math, we know when the math doesn't make any sense. We know when the math is not mathing because we know too much. Let's scroll down further. Now, here's the prompts. Check it out, y'all. So piecing together landing pages, VSLs, confirmation pages, etc. What information is going to be on there? Or even if you need a strong lead magnet for your product or your service, I'll go and see what's being asked in the top of AI, right? Best AI tools for developing a business strategy. Now, what's going to happen here is I'm going to answer this. Whether it's a a lead magnet, like a free ebook, I'm going to answer that. Okay. I see the intent over here. Main intent is information. The users are in discovery stage seeking details. What that tells me as a marketer is they've been asking this because they need more information. What am I going to do, y'all? Here I go. I do a business. When it comes to best AI tools for developing a business strategy, I'm going to give that information in a form of a piece of content. Hey, what's going on, family? Peace of yours, your brother Spin, your brother from the inside of AI, Spin. So y'all have been asking, what's the best AI tools for developing a business strategy? Number one, I'm going to recommend, come on, man. What the fuck we doing? You feel me? Same thing when it comes up, a Gemini, how to develop an effective AI business strategy roadmap. Okay, I see people are looking for information. I see when people are looking, the main intent is commercial. Users are researching products to decide on a purchase. You know what that means? That means that can be an ad. When they're looking for information, give them information in the form of a lead magnet to get them into your school, to get them into your email list, your text list. When they're going for commercial, oh, that's an ad right there. They're researching product to decide on a purchase. Yo, Peace Family, what's going on? It is Spin from Spin City HQ. You guys are asking what are the leading AI platforms for enterprise data analytics. I'm going to say Nuamenti. Nuamenti is my proprietary AI marketing software. I'm going to run that down in more of an advertisement format or even create an advertisement format, and I'll show y'all that in just one moment. But as long as we know we can come to answer the public and get best case information and know exactly what to hit them with, because they want info, that means organic content. If they're in it for a commercial, that means hit that information, answer that information on an advertisement to sell them the very thing, okay? And even with that, you're gonna start to get your stuff back. All right. Let's look back over here at Claude. So Claude has lined up the business here. Okay, media, the content engine, your unfair advantage. So it's lined up the business. Okay, it lines up the business. Now watch what happens at reseller margins. Say go to air sales at 1,600 and pure resale nets you 20% gross. All this. I mean, do your math, right? Do your math, okay? You're not selling a $16,000 box, okay? $40 a minute. You want to go get that math. And remember, the math is based off of what Taj consulted you to say, what are we going to go for? What's a really good look for the next Taj? Hey, I need that motherfucker within 6 months. Like, how does that look when this is my score? This is my proof of concept. This is where I'm at. And even imagine y'all take this class and then bring the information you have here to Taj and then take it back to AI. You're creating a vicious cycle of success. Okay. All right. So we're up in there. We're getting busy. Now we have the best case scenarios, the best words, the best content drop in. We're seeing what content works, ... Okay. And then one place I want to take y'all to now is Notebook LM. Okay. Notebook LM. Now check this out. This is where you can create the very product tonight. You can demo the very product tonight. I'm going to go to create new. Okay. This is notebooklm.google.com. I'm going to go to create new. Matter of fact, I'm not going to create new. Let me show y'all at the highest capacity. Okay. Mind of a Mentee, LM. Okay. Now we heard large language model. Now let's just call this a notebook language model. When I said a large language model holds all of the information from all of the internet, now I can generate sources, right? Up to YouTube videos worth of information, PDFs, text, hella YouTubes, hella docs, right? And all this information is now the brain of everything in the middle. So now it knows all about, let's look at some of the stuff I study. AI marketing tools, AI marketing agents, all these tools, boom, boom, boom. So what I'm doing is I'm having all of these 600 sources be thought of in the middle and over here on the right. This is where it gets dangerous. Y'all got to check it out because this is how you prove proof of concept instantly. You've been to answer the public. You're on Claude working. Your Claude knows you. Boom. You're getting information over here in these sources, right? And I come over here and I can quickly right? Here's some cinematic video. So I'll go right here to video overview. Check it out, y'all. Don't sleep. Cinematic overview, a rich, immersive experience that can unpack the complex ideas of your sources through engaging and visual storytelling, right? What should the video focus on? What sources should it be looking for? Cut and paste. Those are sales scripts. Best tools, the practical no hype guide on what actually works. The neuro rule man, that's some vicious goddamn marketing psychology. Hey man, I play this goddamn game now. Okay, key trends, being the new social funnel, 3 ways to boost conversions. So all this information across goddamn YouTube in different texts and different, I'm using it, and I'm gonna make a one video overview teaching y'all about it. And then these are the level videos that you get from here. I don't know if y'all can usually hear it, but I mean, it's a damn good video. It's tricky sometimes.
Most creators think the secret to growth is posting generic content every day to go viral. But chasing views from people who will never buy your product is a waste of time or revenue. When you target a highly specific ideal customer, you stop collecting empty likes and start driving real conversions. This timeline shows the 4-part HUMPS framework. HUMPS is an acronym for hypnotic hooks, unusual origin, make difficult simple, practical solutions, and specific timing. Structurally, it maps to 4 precise stages: a hook, an agitation, a solution, and a call to action. This is the exact psychological sequence required to turn a cold viewer into an active buyer. Before writing a single word, you must define 4 things. You need a specific audience avatar, a clearly defined problem they face, the mechanism to solve it, and one specific action to take. By shifting your focus away...
I really had to cut y'all off on there, but I'm not going to play the whole 5-minute video. But what I really want everybody to understand is that was made in one single prompt based on the information that I got from Answer the Public, that I put into Claude, that I lined up in Notebook LM, and I quickly pressed the button. Y'all got to see me this time. I clicked the button, and it gave me a 5-minute video full of slides. You can instantly make an alternative YouTube and drop them shits every day. Yeah, I see it, Taj. And you can just drop them shits every day. Okay? Now that is proof of concept in a flash. That is idea to income immediately because you have the best questions. You line them up with the best sources. You've put them on Notebook LM. Claude is following the process. It's giving you the math. It's giving you the path. You're making content immediately because there is one part. Let me go back in. I just had to make sure y'all are feeling it. You got to give me more flames, family. You know it's not a game. It's game, but it's not a game. You understand that? Okay, so let's get back up in here. Now, in that same place where I'm making these one-click videos that give me these outstanding slides, let's go back in there one more time. Video overview, a short. You mean to tell me content's over? Because a bite-sized overview to help you quickly grasp core ideas from your sources? So you mean to tell me this thing is going to make a 9x16 that's going to turn into a TikTok, into a YouTube short, and into an Instagram reel? With a voice, with the slides. And what am I going to do? I'm going to customize it further because I'm going to come down there and customize the topic. I need a 2-minute piece of content understanding AI architecture, AI in real estate, whatever the case, whatever you guys are doing. Because again, you've consulted with Taj, you've told him the business, you've gotten the math, you've gotten the path, and now you need proof of concept almost immediately, especially if you try to rush him. If you want to rush, this is a way to get in a rush. Because I see everybody, you know. BM, you say how you connect it all, exactly how I'm connecting it. It's just me doing work on the screen. This is just me going back and forth across the screen. So now, y'all, you have those videos. Now let me show y'all Uh-oh, Taj, everybody put a seatbelt on. Because what's going to happen is, let's say for a week, me and Claude have been going back and forth on the business. Me and Claude have been going back and forth on the business. Check this out. We've been going back and forth. We've been using Answer the Public every day. We've been using Notebook LM. We've been on right here on this Claude every day. And when it gets to the end, y'all, and when it gets to the end of the success cycle of the business, meaning you create the content, you push the content, you're bringing back analytics from Instagram, you're bringing back analytics because you want all of the math and you want the math to match. So it's like, okay, Claude or chat, whatever you're using, use Claude, y'all, right? So Claude is sitting there, it's thinking of the math, but you're not telling it what's really happening in the real world. You have to take every 24 hours, you have to screenshot your Instagram. Open the Instagram joint, right? Go up under your piece. Go up under your piece. And then it's going to say, boom, I click a piece, view insights, and I'll just look through these insights. The summary, how many views, account reach, average time watched, the follows, views over time. I'm going to screenshot all that. I'm going to go to that skip rate, share rate, like rate. And I think if you use edits, you actually get a much better look. You get an even better look at. And I think you're able to go ahead and download these. I think maybe off edits. So you can download it and put the analytics into the machine. Now it's reading the analytics. It's bouncing back and forth. It's doing math further. Again, about 10 days. I'm going to say turn this entire chat and the cycle of content we've been doing the way we analyze the numbers and optimize what's been working and not working, and turn it into a Claude skill. Now, what's going to happen is in 10 days, I mean, you can do it a whole lot less. I'm just saying, deal with your chat for some time in real time and reality. And about 10 days later, 2 weeks later, you're going to turn the entire conversation into a skill. Spin, what's a skill? Let's go down here, back in here, back to settings, back to capabilities, scroll down, skills and customize. And what happens now is there's a skill. The same way we develop a skill, it might be shooting a basketball, it might be swinging a golf club, it actually might be AI, it might be doing the exact skill, and the way you earned it, you probably earned it over years. You know, we're humans. We do the 10,000 hour thing. A machine, it doesn't need that much because it already has the deep research. What you want are the phases and the workflows of what you do. I build apps, y'all. This is a full stack MVP app builder that takes a concept, a white paper or idea, and produces a complete shippable product. All the years of my actual intelligence, along with AI research, artificial intelligence, I've been able to accelerate my intelligence by everything that I say back and forth with my large language model, and I turn it into a skill. So every time I come up with a business, it's going to turn into a workable product. Hey, peace to the family, right? I'm not a long lecture. We're straight to the point, and now we're straight to the questions, meaning you only have to rewind a strong 25 to 30 minutes, and please get the activity done. Please drive towards the destination. It's not a long-winded game. It's extremely simple. You're going to customize your Claude. You're going to go through the business model after a talk with Taj to go get these funds, go get these grants, get this credit the right way, by the math. Answer the Public is going to give us our best case content when it comes to organic and advertising. Okay, you're going to get an ICP, an ideal client profile. You're going to talk back and forth with Notebook LM. You're going to go to Notebook LM. You're going to make videos of all sorts. And that version is where you make an alternate page, a faceless page, if you will. And it works on Instagram all the way to YouTube because you're going to use cinematic overviews and content shorts. You got everything you need to make an alternative page. At the same time, as a human, it's your business as well. You're saying the same thing on the alternate faceless page. You're now hitting the world 2 times across all platforms and working up proof of concept twice as fast and getting to funding and a good business, because no one wants to really just jump in business. Hey, I give you $250,000 right now. What are you going to do with it? At least go through the steps and the quantum thought with AI to at least get it done in 10 days. Man, peace to the gods.
Yo, man, everybody been dropping some fires, but make sure y'all drop some more fires in the chat right now, because that was heat, man. I absolutely love how you connected one thing with the next. That really creates a complete all one and done package right there, pretty much.
Come on,
man. The biggest thing that you said out the gate in the beginning was, connecting the intellectual property that we already have,
yeah,
with the AI as well, because that's the number one key. And for a lot of us, me myself personally, I'm not big on AI yet. It's so many different platforms, so I would always be so overwhelmed by it sometimes. So I'm just going straight to chat, right? And I dabbled with Claude a little bit, but for you to show these multiple platforms and how to actually use one to go to the other, and then come out with the outcome, that was smooth. I ain't even gonna lie, that was beautiful, bro.
that's the AI strategy, my boy.
Yeah, no, and I love it. So that's where it's at, man. So listen, y'all already know what we do. On these calls, y'all. Y'all can raise y'all hand, or this is an intimate class. We only got 12 other people on the call right now. So y'all could just come right off of mute, ask a question. Like I told y'all before, post this ASAP. I'm gonna need to review it. Darian, I know you gonna bust a move off of this for sure, because you be
That's how you do it.
yeah, he take everything. And that's another thing too. So for everybody in here right now, me included, since I'm just like y'all when it comes to AI, I'm a student, you know what I mean, for sure. So I'm diving right in, like right on the same things, bro. I already got Claude. I need to grab oh yeah,
Answer the public.
you got the links. 'Cause I know you said you got an affiliate to the platform. You got all the links and stuff to
So let me line that up in real life, bro. I'll send it to you, and then you'll place it under the review in your school.
yeah, 1000%.
But let me just grab them because they're not really
Yeah, right,
available.
right there. Okay, no, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna make sure that I use your links though for sure. So get them to me
Yes, good.
because I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that on tomorrow morning, boy. That's gonna be right after trading hours for me. That's
Come on, man.
um.
Come on, man.
So inside answer the public,
Right.
I like that because it gives you everything you need, right? You said it gives you basically like the hooks. It gives you the content. It gives you your ideal client, right? So it's
Yeah, because these are questions actively being asked inside of ChatGPT,
right.
actively being asked to AI models. And what's happening is that's hitting the entire internet on where the best cited information is. So if you're pulling that information and answering, that means you're literally jumping in the river of information to offer out of your realm.
Yeah, that's a game changer right there. So I need that shit ASAP. I ain't gonna lie. You get
Yeah.
that shit to me like right after the call, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I might gotta jump on that tonight, cause man,
Yeah,
that's where it's
ASAP. Answer the public, yeah, for sure.
at. Which
Uh,
keywords you said?
whichever keyword. So when you're building out on Claude, ask it, what are some really strong keywords to look into in my niche? And then take those, get about 10 of them, and then go ahead and go over to answer the public, and then you'll hit at the top and then get all that information from social media, from shopping. So my family that are into drop shipping, POD, physical products, etc., go ahead and look at Amazon shopping. I'll actually show you. We don't dilly dally. We look right at it.
Get right to it.
So when we're up in here, best tool. Okay, right here, it says shopping. What are people asking in shopping? AI strategy framework for business leaders. So if I know that you see the source is Amazon, they're probably looking for a book. So even my informational folks, my authors, comic book writers, when you see shopping and you have a more informational product, you know where to drop your books, because these are things that need to be answered inside of Amazon. So if it's in the description of your book, because you know you built the book to answer the question, you know what I mean? These could be your top chapters of your book, just because you want to hit that realm and you make that quickly right there on the clock. Okay.
That's fire. Darian, I see you got your hand up. What up, Brody?
Yeah, so I ain't really got no question, but I was just gonna say I had this answerthepublic.com. I've been playing with it a little bit since Ben wasn't here last time. So I
Right.
just appreciate him spinning back, because I hit him in the DMs asking him questions, and he was like, "Shoot, give it Taj. I'm gonna be back." So I appreciate him spinning back.
For sure. That's love for sure. I'm happy it happened like this too, because I wasn't even all the way available for the first call. So it's like, fuck it.
Right.
Get me back in, we in the game. So just for because I'm gonna watch the video back anyways, but so with how we were prompting out like the Claude at first with like the radical truth, prioritize truth and all
Right.
that, we pretty much just copy all that and paste it right up in
You
there.
copy that part,
Right.
and then I would say you want to make you want to develop yourself in this section here. So when I go up in there and I'm in this customization, see that, that's how I want the machine to be. But there's these, 3-4 more paragraphs that I really want. This is a strong look at actual intelligence right there. You want to put it on how you want it to be, like the instructions. Like, man, come on, man, don't bullshit me, man. Let's really get this thing down. I really want to hone in on this business. I really want to do this thing, and then you're gonna say, okay, well, this is who I am. Okay. And then, what I'm saying? Think for me a little bit. I like to put the spins future self, because I want that quantum look.
Right.
I want to use the best information to answer my questions, man. Okay. So that I'm definitely tapping that in, saying what I do. You know what I mean? Again, I'm saying a conceptual and quantum level rather than just token by token, et cetera, et cetera. So I want it to be just as intelligent, describe my work, researcher, for the consultants, for the writers, people in healthcare, founders, students, whatever you are, connect at that level. Keep that all precise so it'll work with you. Very little hallucinations, none of that. It doesn't get confused, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay. So in that area right there, you speaking on the future you, pretty much, right? Like you speaking on like what so you're saying like the future you, and then you're saying where you see yourself, or you still talk about what you do today, but at your like highest level of what you're doing today, pretty much.
Because remember, I'm talking to you, Taj, about the robotics company and how do we go get high ticket funding.
Right.
So what does that day that check get cut look like?
Right. Okay.
And I wanted to look out to that day by what is that? The seven highly successful, seven highly successful.
Yeah.
Right. It starts off with begin with the end in mind.
Yeah. Okay.
And have AI do that. So what is that? Yeah. What is that day? We come through, Tosh, nigga, you just hit me. Yeah. We turn. Nigga, we finna go to Turks right quick. Nigga, I'm finna call you. Right? What is that? We think now. See how we got our energy is like we there.
We already lit.
Where do we begin?
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
And get that math done.
All right, bet. All right, that's lit. All right, so I got that confirmed. All right, that's good. All right. Does anybody else have any questions? Any questions? I know y'all was taking notes. I know there's some people in here for sure that's definitely gonna take action on the information and the material right out the gate. But y'all know, man, questions the note takers, the money makers, and the question takers too is the ones that make the money, man. You get the questions, y'all get the answers, man. Y'all already see that I'm diving in completely. B, what up? I see you got your mic off, or you just accidentally was off mute.
Oh, I didn't know I was off mute.
Yeah, you good.
So what, on the note, I'm gonna get the pro version.
The paid version of the LLM.
Yeah.
I think, bro, chopping it up with somebody real quick.
Now, I just downloaded about 5 on.
You downloaded five what?
I got 11 Labs. I got Notion. Yeah, AIL, Manus.
Oh yeah, it's up there.
You talking about as far as tools?
Yeah.
I'm just one thing is, you know what I'm saying, know your tools, grow your tools, but don't get AI shiny shit syndrome. It'll drive you crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
Go with
that's
very
what
precise tools and a very precise strategy to get there.
that's what made me stop because I was like, shit. I'm like, hold up, man.
Oh, this dropped this week, that dropped this week. Use this, use that. A nigga that just bounce you around with language models.
Yeah.
As long as you
Yeah.
understand what a large language model is, what a generative AI platform is for images and videos, understand your app builders like your Lovables, your Replits, your Bolts, your Cursors, understand what it's for, and just master one or two of the systems. Niggas is shiny shit syndrome AI, but you don't know what to look for. They had you in China and Europe, look at India, goddamn. I don't want that damn shit. I just want to do. I want to do one thing. That's the thing. I don't really, I teach it, I study it because I teach it. But other than that, I'm not dribbling around all these machines and getting myself confused because I want to actually do something. The strategy is what I want to do.
Right.
Yeah, I like how you broke it down though tonight. As far as just like those right there seem like it pretty much do pretty much everything other than
Yeah,
like
professional content and video strategy
yeah
with a new product.
yeah. So it's like A to Z. So that's where it's at. Okay, boom. That's where it's at. Does anybody else have any other questions, y'all? Y'all gotta take advantage. Y'all see, he came in here. He breezing through this like it's the back of his hand. He know what's going
It's
on.
all too easy.
Y'all
Easy
gotta
fun.
you gotta take advantage of these like y'all. And I just dropped bro's Instagram, so make sure y'all give him a follow on the gram as well. Make sure that y'all Insta name. Yep, I just posted. I posted again. Make sure y'all shoot him a follow. Y'all can shoot him DM, everything like that. And get with him at a later time if y'all want to book different consultations or have him working on y'all stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the experts behind y'all stuff. If you're somebody who's busy and you scaling and you like, man, I just need an AI expert behind my shit, right? Boom, you know who to hit up. All right. Man, I pretty much that was the main question I had as far as the training the Claude. Other than that, it's just getting them links, and then I'm spinning a block on this. No pun intended. I'm spinning the block for sure, and then
As a matter of fact,
locking
you
in.
talking about links? I got
Yeah,
a piece of game.
yeah,
I got something in the chamber. That's what's up.
yes, sir.
I'll show y'all something.
Okay,
So now,
okay, relate it on us. Let's get
everybody that stayed for after the credits,
it.
this is what I would do right here. Hold on, let me share this. Check this one out, y'all. Breathe on this. Take a deep breath. Check it out. I'm gonna actually go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a Chrome extension. It's called YouTube to Notebook LM. Now that you're hip to Notebook LM, how do I get all this 600 pieces of information, 300 pieces of information in Spin? I'm gonna actually go to YouTube itself. Now with the Chrome extension, YouTube to Notebook LM, it's gonna add, okay, also keywords everywhere too. But there's a Notebook LM button right here at the bottom. See? Now this is from Callan Johnson show. It's the AI Insider, the fastest way to use AI agents in your business, content, and life. OpenClaw and Claude. I'm gonna go to Notebook LM. I'm gonna do create a new notebook. Now all of the information in that video automatically gets put into a source. Look, the provided transcript. See, again, we said AI's favorite language is text. It's not watching the video, it's getting the transcripts.
Right.
It knows exactly every part of the video. Okay. Like that might, okay. So that's single video information. Now, what I like about it, again, I'm telling y'all to get the Chrome extension of YouTube Notebook LM. Because now I'm actually going to go to Callum Johnson's entire channel. Can we see how I'm on Callum Johnson's entire channel and there's a Notebook LM? I'm going to click it. I'm going to create a new notebook. Now, everybody that Callum has interviewed, every question he has asked, every answer that they have given by the transcript are over here on the left.
Damn.
I literally took his entire channel worth of information. And if I'm a business coach, or if I'm a podcaster, I'm getting questions, I'm getting answers, I'm getting info, I'm getting context, I'm getting further content to put out because that's what was on Callum's shit the other day. Hey, Callum Nash might be a competitor. I'm on his ass.
Mm-hmm.
I took his entire YouTube channel at the click of a button and gave information to a notebook where I know already I'm gonna go over here to a video overview and based on brutally honest advice, every young man must have AI insider and or this one and this one and this one. I'm gonna confirm those three. I'm gonna make content, an explainer for a course module or something on YouTube.
He just repurposing. You could just easily repurpose somebody else's whole content just right off of that.
And that's right there going to your alternate page, and it's going into your verbiage and your content.
Is it? Would you take some of that, like take it to Claude and have like, let's say you a podcast or an interview, or like you said, just a content creator or a coach, and then you can take some of that stuff and take it to Claude and have you like revamp it but make it better, like make it
more in your voice. You know what I mean? What I like to do in content, bro, is actually answer questions.
right.
You know, because my content, bro. It's like a mini tutorial every time. It's like do this. You know what I mean? This is why, this is where, do this, and you're there. That's my content because I would imagine myself answering a simple question. So give yourself a lot of questions from Answer the Public. Give yourself a lot of questions from Notebook LM, and then you can even do this stuff right here.
It's
right.
PPA loaded. Go crazy. It's fire, bro. It's heat.
You can do stuff right here to where I can create a quiz on this information. Right. So what I'm saying by a quiz is, so even us that have communities and resources, you know, I can create a quiz out of this. I can create flashcards out of this. I can create reports such as a study guide, a blog post to further being found in AI. I can do a briefing doc for the team out of the information and where we're going, a strategic roadmap, market transformation blueprint, conceptual breakdown, technology primer. I literally have so many buttons and so many opportunities to get at one click. I can make an infographic. I can get it back in a data table. I can create a mind map that'll help me find other things that the first videos didn't even find and base it off of that map. I can make a slide deck presentation in one click. And this kind of brings up this AI, this is kind of a toy. It brings up a podcast of your information. I mean, you can actually you can download the goddamn audio and put that on a one page and also launch that as secret content on YouTube. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, you just put a podcast, go to Canva, put a blank screen, put the little electricity bouncing in the middle. Hey, it's spin again, and just let that audio play. It's fun and it's fun. It's kind of a toy just to get more information out. But click all those buttons. Go have fun on there. You know, I tell everybody, hey, this is AI. Hey, it's technology. Hey, it's business. But you can't have a function without a little fun first, man. Peace to the guys.
1000%. Damn, y'all. Hey, drop some. Y'all gotta drop some fire, man. Drop some little Roblox or something in the motherfucking chat, man. Because that shit right there, boy. My brain right now doing about 10,000 things right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, yeah, no, that's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, damn, I gotta rerun this back. Oh yeah, this shit crazy.
That's what's up, y'all.
So man, we highly strongly appreciate you, bro, for coming in. Thank you for spinning the block, coming and sliding on it. And then make sure that y'all follow, bro. I already dropped his IG. I'm gonna drop it again real quick. So yeah, I got it. Make sure y'all shoot him a follow ASAP, shoot him a DM, tell him, like, you know what I'm saying, hey, that shit was lit. Post what y'all doing in the group if y'all following this stuff along. Like, everybody do this stuff, right? Take action on this information, because obviously y'all can take it to so many different levels. And just because y'all might not know a lot about this shit right here tonight, everything, because like riding a bike when you was a little kid, you ain't know how to do it. You had to take a motherfucker every single day. You know what I mean? And then eventually riding a bike became second nature. You know what I mean? So post it in the group the things that y'all doing. All right. And then also post it on y'all to post the things, the content, things of that nature on y'all social medias, and then tag bro. tag me, tag bro. You know, let the people see what's going on, all right? Because this shit right here is a game changer. This stuff right here at the end of the day, it was you know, it was a good cause, a quick one too. In a way, I mean, we did the whole hour, but at the same time, in this little amount of time, in an hour, if you drive on this information and take action on it, you could take. There's no limits to where you could take it. You know what I mean? So it's been
Thanks.
highly, highly appreciative of you, my brother, man. I appreciate you a lot. That was game, bro. That was sauce. So I love it, bro. I appreciate you 1000%.
Likewise, man. For sure, we made it to tap back in. Cause yeah, I mean, I'm like, I mean, I can't leave cuz community with no candy.
Yeah.
What?
It was
Come
like
on, man.
it was
So
hitting me
that's what's
after like
up,
I
man.
need to get back in. I'm like, man, I'm not even by the computer at all right now. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
We'll go for it next time, but we did it. So I appreciate you, bro. Man. Everybody, man, come up off of mute, man. Come up off of mute, man, real quick. And everybody come off and just be like, good looking, Spin. Thank you, Spin. Appreciate you.
Nah, good luck, spin for real.
My
Appreciate
boy.
it. Appreciate it.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
That's what's up, Warner. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. B.
what's up,
Appreciate you, bro.
man? Yes, sir. So I'll be in touch, bro. Make sure you shoot me those links so I could drop this replay as well as the links. Then we'll put some shit in motion because yeah, I'm super rocking with it all the way.
Oh yeah,
So
cause I already, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I already foreseen it. I already asked AI. Now I already asked intelligence. I know where to go, bro. I know where to go in your field. So yeah, just tap in on that and get that moment, bro. I want to really. It's a cold system. It's a cold system, for your field. Bro.
Yeah, no, we're gonna cook, man. So you have a great evening. Everybody else have a great evening. God bless y'all. I appreciate y'all a lot, man. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay focused, and everybody take action on this information. All right. Until next time. All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Let's go.
Thank you so much.